Now I've just arrived at the location with the 16-foot Piazza and it towed really nicely behind my MUX. The first thing I've got to do is get it unhitched and then we're going to lower the deck of the Caravan. That's right, this Caravan has a deck that lowers over the A-frame and that opens up so much living space. Have you ever seen a Caravan with a deck? Probably not, but you're about to. Now, safety first, obviously we need to apply the handbrake, but if you have a look down here, you will notice that the handbrake is mounted horizontally. And there's a good reason for that, because when we actually lower the deck, well, that handbrake would be in the way. And we're also going to have to remove the jockey wheel once we have this special stand set up. Now, this stand will support the front end of the Caravan. And this is Marvel, she's my Roddy. She comes with me everywhere. You're a good gal. So just going to wind it off the tow ball. So now that we have this front support stand down, I'm going to actually lower the two front corner stabilizers as well for a little extra support, and then we can remove this jockey wheel. And removing this jockey wheel is actually a necessary component of the setup, because as I said, the deck that's behind this cover is going to lower down over the A-frame, so it needs to be quite clear. Now that that's done, I'm going to move the car out of the way and then I'm going to set up the deck. Now, I actually haven't set up this deck myself before. However, I have been shown how to do it. It looks nice and straightforward, but I'll come back to you and I'll let you know. So to begin with, we'll just undo some catches either side. Now, this fiberglass lid should almost open on its own. It's hydraulic assisted. Just give it a little bit of a nudge. And now it's really, I think, just a case of lowering the floor. Now that that's done, we're halfway there. It's just a case of putting these little side rails on. Undo some knobs first here, one on this side and one on the other side. So these same knobs, they just screw in here to the front of the deck, one on each side. And then we have these little slots on the front fence that slot into position. And then you tighten up the knobs and away you go. And then that becomes reasonably self-supporting. And that is all there is to it. But we also have some midge-proof blinds that are rolled up here out of the way. So I'm going to pop inside, I'm going to undo them, and then we're going to have privacy. We're going to be safe from the insects. And I almost forgot, there's one final step here. To keep this lid up and supported, we do have two vertical support arms that we need to put in place. Now, we should be okay to fit off these midge-proof screens, but they're already installed. It's just a case of unfurling them and locking them off with these little bungee straps.